Morning, and thank you for joining us. I'm Gary Libertor.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans.
And I think I heard you over there saying high 50s.
Yes, today it's going to be very warm, almost near 60 degrees. It's going to feel like spring,
Yeah.
so I'm excited.
Wow, that's awesome.
I know. So I know a lot of people are excited for this. Let's take a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. This morning, a light passing shower is possible, as we can see here on our radar, starting to move through at this point. We will wake up with cloudy skies, once again, possibly a passing shower at this point, but we are going to dry out pretty quickly. This is due to a warm front moving through, and clouds are expected to break this afternoon and evening, so we actually are going to be seeing some sunshine later today along with these very high temperatures. So right now, we're already pretty warm in the 40s for most of us. 40 degrees in Inlet, Westmoreland, Earlville, 42 degrees in Richfield Springs and Cooperstown. So we could possibly break a record high temperature for today. We have high temperatures expected to reach the upper 50s. We are going to be warm again tomorrow, highs near 50, and then we will start to really cool down on Friday after the cold front moves through, after this warm front moves through today and tomorrow. And then we will be dry and a little bit cooler for the weekend. But today, definitely enjoy it. It is going to feel a lot more like spring. A passing shower is possible this morning. Then we dry out, highs in the upper 50s. A little bit windy. I will be talking a little bit more about the rain coming in today and tomorrow. Coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thank you. Let's get right to it now. The students and staff at
The Oneonta is brought to you by Mountain Ice Paint Gel.
Welcome back. Today we have a forecasted high temperature of 57 degrees. Our average high for this time of year is 31 degrees. So this is going to be 26 degrees above average. It is going to get very, very warm today and feel a lot more like the spring rather than the middle of February and the middle of winter. It's going to be a little bit windy though. We're looking at wind gusts possibly reaching up to 30 miles per hour, especially this morning as a warm front moves through. We turn into a breeze tomorrow, but then it does get windy again on Friday because tomorrow night a cold front moves through that does bring in some extra wind speeds, and on Friday our temperature will continue to be dropping throughout the day. As we head into Saturday, it drops to a breeze once again, and it starts to warm up again on Sunday. So it's looking to remain pretty mild. A passing shower is possible this morning due to a warm front that's moving through. But with this warm weather today, we are going to be seeing some sunshine in the afternoon and evening. So it could be a really nice day to spend some time outside. Some scattered showers move back in tomorrow evening. An isolated shower possible Friday morning, but then we are going to be seeing dry conditions come back in for the weekend. Gary.
Hannah, maybe your first training run for the Boilermaker today.
I don't think so. I don't think I'm ready.
Too early, that's for sure. Well, Frank Mastrovito.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are going to be seeing cloudy skies this morning, but then clouds make way for some sun and really warm weather this afternoon. Let's take a look now at the Cavity Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. Once again, cloudy skies to start. A passing shower is possible, and it is going to be a bit windy throughout the day. So here's our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 with Doppler radar. Temperatures are hovering right around 40 degrees for most of us, and we are just around freezing for the Adirondacks. So a passing shower is possible this morning ahead of this warm front. So most of us are going to see it as rain, but areas north and east of Utica up in the Adirondacks could possibly just be seeing a few light snowflakes here this morning. And once again, this is due to a warm front that is approaching us, but what this warm front is going to do is it's really going to warm us up today. Highs are expected to reach the upper 50s. That's about 25 degrees above average for this time of year. It is going to remain pretty mild tomorrow as well, but then that cold front passes through tomorrow evening, and that will bring a dropping temperature throughout the day on Friday. So temperatures right now right around 40 for most of the Mohawk Valley. East of Utica is a little bit cooler. We have 37 degrees in Whitesboro, 40 degrees in Westmoreland, and 44 degrees in Deansboro. And looking to the south, 45 degrees in Cooperstown and 42 degrees in Skanevis. So heading out the door for today, possibly need the umbrella just for this morning when a passing shower is possible. We will be seeing dry conditions conditions, though, this afternoon and for most of this evening. Passing showers also possible this evening, but really not a big deal with the rain. We are going to be seeing breaks in the clouds for sunshine, really warm weather coming in, so I would definitely grab the sunglasses and possibly just even the sweatshirt, maybe even a long sleeve, because it's going to feel very warm to us because we really haven't seen warm weather like this in a while. It is possibly going to be record-breaking. We have 57 degrees for our forecasted high temperature today, and the record high that was set back in 1954 was 55 degrees. We are going to cool down a little bit, though, as that cold front moves through on Friday. So Saturday, still above average, but we are going to be in the upper 30s, a little bit cooler, and then we warm up again on Sunday with highs in the mid-40s. So overall, nice weekend ahead, a nice day in store today after a passing shower this morning. Some breaks in the clouds for some sunshine, highs in the upper 50s, and then the passing shower is also possible later this evening, but overall going to be a very nice spring-like day today. Heading into tomorrow, we will be seeing clouds for most of the day. It's still going to be mild with highs in the upper 40s, as we can see here, but we are going to be seeing some scattered showers coming back in tomorrow night. So for today, expect a passing shower this morning. It's going to be breezy throughout the day, but it's going to be very warm with some sunshine. And as for tonight, clouds build back in. Overnight lows only fall around 40. Showers come in later in the day tomorrow, still mild for the day tomorrow and a little bit breezy. A cold front moves through tomorrow night into Friday. That turns the rain into a few light, very light snow showers on Friday, and our temperature drops from 40 in the morning on Friday to the teens by Friday night, Gary.
Bit of a roller coaster.
Yes, very warm today, still warm tomorrow, and then getting very cold Friday night.
Maybe we'll see some runners out on the roads today.
Yeah, not me.
Hannah, coming up, Microsoft's, and thank you for joining us for this half hour. I'm Gary Libator.
I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans.
And happy hump day.
Happy hump day.
We're halfway there.
Yes, we're halfway there, and it's going to be really nice today.
Yeah.
We're going to reach the upper 50s, and we'll see some sun.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm excited.
Feels like March.
Yes, it does. Or April, honestly. So let's take a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. This morning, though, is going to start out cloudy with a passing shower. As we can see here, we're seeing a few light rain showers moving through. We are going to dry out for the afternoon, and we are going to see a break in those clouds for some sunshine. So overall, this afternoon is going to be pretty nice. We're already just around 40 degrees, 43 degrees in Richfield Springs and in Cooperstown, and 41 degrees in Inlet. We could possibly break a record today with this warm weather. We have highs reaching right near 60 degrees. It's going to be mild again tomorrow, and then we are going to cool down on Friday as a cold front moves through. We are going to be seeing dry weather come back in for the weekend. It's going to be a little bit cooler as well, but still above average for this time of year. So for today, expect a passing shower, and then we are going to be seeing some sun, a little bit breezy, highs in the upper 50s. I will talk a little bit more about this warm weather coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thank you. And don't forget, the Storm Tracker 2 forecast is never more than 10 minutes away. A local community is
The Cooperstown Cam is brought to you by Utica National Insurance Group.
Welcome back. Here is our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. As we can see here, a few passing showers are possible this morning with cloudy skies, but we will dry out later this morning and see some sunshine come in for the afternoon and for the evening. So it is going to be very warm today. Highs are going to be in the upper 50s. At this point, we are already in the low 40s, 43 degrees in Richfield Springs and Cooperstown, and 41 degrees in Inlet and Earlville. So it is going to be very warm today, feeling a lot more like spring, but it is just going to be a little bit windy, especially this morning, and especially not in the Mohawk Valley. So we're looking at south of the Mohawk Valley and north of the Mohawk Valley. Wind gusts could reach up to 30 miles per hour. Gary.
Thank you. Brand new in this morning's Health Minute.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out with cloudy skies this morning. A passing shower is possible, but we will clear out to really warm weather today. Let's take a look now at our Utica National Tower camera overlooking Main Street in Cooperstown. As we can see, it is a little bit windy as well. We can see that flag blowing quite a bit. So it is going to be windy today, but we are going to get very warm and see some sunshine in the afternoon and evening. But at this point, we are seeing a few light showers moving through. This is our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. A few light showers in the Mohawk Valley up north. It's going to be moving through the southern valleys at some point here this morning. This is due to a warm front moving through, approaching us. And what this warm front is going to do is that it will bring a shower or two, but it really is going to warm us up to spring-like temperatures today. Highs are going to be in the upper 50s, so it is going to be mild today. Mild tomorrow too, a little bit cooler than today. And then on Friday, that cold front moves through, so that will drop our temperature throughout the day on Friday. But we are starting out already pretty warm, right around 40 degrees for most of us, 38 degrees in Whitesboro, 39 degrees in Westmoreland, and looking to the south, 45 degrees in Cooperstown and 43 degrees in Hamilton and in Schenevus to start. But if you are heading out the door, I would definitely grab the umbrella just in case you see a shower or two. But for later, probably just only going to need the sweatshirt, maybe the hat, sunglasses, because we are going to be seeing sun and it's going to be very warm. We're not really used to this. Highs are going to be in the upper 50s, so it is going to feel pretty warm and pretty nice outside. And it also is possible that we do break a record. So we have forecasted 57 degrees for the high temperature today, and the record high that was set in 1954 is 55 degrees. So it is possible we may break a record today, reaching around 26 degrees above the average high for this time of year. We are going to cool down a little bit starting on Friday, but we will remain dry and pretty nice over the weekend. It's going to be cooler, but still above average. Highs in the upper 30s on Saturday and highs in the mid 40s on Sunday. So for today, expect a passing shower or two this morning. It's going to remain a bit windy, but highs are going to reach the upper 50s, and we are going to be seeing peaks of sunshine here and there. Overall, it's going to be a pretty nice afternoon with dry conditions and with some sunshine. Heading into tonight, we only drop down to right around 40 degrees, and tomorrow we will be seeing clouds build back in for the day. Highs reach the upper 40s, right near 50 degrees tomorrow, and then a cold front approaches tomorrow night. That does bring in some showers. So for today, expect clouds and a passing shower to start, but then partly cloudy skies come in. Highs will reach the upper 50s with windy conditions, and tonight we drop to a temperature right around 40 degrees. We will be seeing mild weather continue tomorrow with highs near 50. Showers come in later in the day, and those showers just turn into a few light snow flurries Friday morning, but Friday we start out in the 40s and end Friday night in the teens, Gary.
Get ready for that record to be broken today.
Yes, hopefully it does. Hopefully we reach 60 degrees. I'll be very happy.
Yeah, those snow lovers may think otherwise.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Hannah, thank you. Well, new economic data for the month of January. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us this morning. I'm Gary Libertor.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans.
And get those shorts on today. It's going to be a warm one, isn't it?
Yeah, so we're going to reach high temperatures in the upper 50s.
Wow.
It's going to feel very warm, and we will be seeing some sunshine too. So overall, I think it's going to be a pretty nice afternoon.
Yeah, chance of breaking the record.
Yes, because our record high for today is 55, so we could break that record today.
I think we'll do it.
Yeah, I think we will too. So let's take a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We are just dealing with cloudy skies and a few light showers here this morning. That is going to clear out for the afternoon, and we are going to continue to warm up. So right now, most of us are just around 40 degrees. We have 44 degrees in Cooperstown, 43 degrees in Richfield Springs, and we will continue to warm up to the upper 50s. So once again, we could break a record today with that very, very warm weather. We are going to remain mild tomorrow, and then we will start to cool down throughout the day on Friday as the cold front moves through after this warm front. We are going to be seeing dry weather for the weekend, but it is going to be just a little bit cooler, but still above average for this time of year. So a passing shower is possible this morning. We will be seeing sunshine coming in the afternoon. Windy conditions, highs in the upper 50s. I will talk a little bit more about this spring-like weather coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thank you. Let's get right to it now. The students and staff at Michigan.
The Oneonta Cam is brought to you by Mountain Ice Paint Gel.
Welcome back. We are going to be very, very warm today. Our forecasted high is 57 degrees, and the average high for this time of year is 31 degrees. So we are over 25 degrees above average. It's going to feel very nice outside today as the rain moves through this morning. We are going to be seeing some sun, and once again, really warm weather this afternoon, feeling a lot more like spring rather than the middle of February. It is just going to be a little bit windy, though. That wind does drop down to a breeze tomorrow. It turns windy again on Friday Friday as the cold front moves through, and then it will be just breezy on Saturday. So we just see a few isolated showers this morning from a warm front. That warm front warms us up, and then scattered showers come in Thursday night due to a cold front. That lingers a little bit into Friday as a few light snow flurries, and then we do dry out Friday, but we get a lot cooler for Friday night, and then into Saturday we will be dry. Gary.
Hannah, thank you. Frank Mastrovito, owner of Mastrovito.
Central New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are tracking cloudy skies this morning and a few showers possible, but we are going to be seeing a very spring-like day as temperatures reach the upper 50s. Let's take a look now at the Mountain Ice Tower camera overlooking Oneonta. Cloudy skies to start. It is a little bit windy outside as well, but the showers clear out for the afternoon and some sun comes in as our temperatures reach the upper 50s. So overall, going to be a pretty nice afternoon, but at this point, here's our Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. Some light rain showers are moving through due to a warm front that is approaching, but this will clear out, and that warm front is really going to warm us up this afternoon. It's going to feel more like spring rather than the middle of February, middle of winter. We are going to be seeing highs in the upper 50s. So right now, our sky watchers have us just around 40 degrees, so already pretty mild to start. 43 degrees in New Hartford and 39 degrees in Old Forge. And looking to the south, we have 44 degrees in Cooperstown and 42 degrees in Evanston. High temperatures today, upper 50s, so heading out the door, maybe grab the umbrella this morning, but I do not think the winter coat is needed today. Probably just the sweatshirt and then the sunglasses or the hat from the sun coming in later today. It is going to be a very nice day outside, so make sure you get out and enjoy it because it is going to cool down on Friday. So today it is possible we could break a record. The record high from 1954 for today is 55 degrees, and we do have our forecasted high at 57 degrees. So it is possible we could break a record today, just how warm it's going to be. But things do change on Friday. That cold front following that warm front moves through. And on Friday, we will start out in the 40s and end Friday night in the teens. So it is going to cool down. We will be a little bit cooler for this weekend, but still warming up pretty quickly to above average temperatures. Upper 30s on Saturday, a little bit cooler, and on Sunday back into the mid 40s with dry conditions. So for today, expect a few light showers this morning, but it clears up pretty quickly. We will be seeing partly cloudy skies, so some sunshine can be expected. Highs in the upper 50s. Very warm today. It's going to feel very nice outside. Make sure you get out and enjoy it. It is also going to be just a little bit windy as well. Tonight we stay mild. We drop to a low just around 40 degrees. And tomorrow we will be seeing extra cloud cover for the day. Highs are going to be right near 50, so a little bit cooler than than today, but still pretty warm. And scattered showers move in tomorrow night as that cold front approaches. So for today, expect a few light showers this morning. We will dry out to partly cloudy skies. A little bit windy, but highs are going to be in the upper 50s. And tonight we see an increase in clouds again, with the low just around 40 degrees. So for tomorrow, showers come in later in the day due to a cold front moving through, and that cold front is going to turn those showers into just a few very light snow flurries Friday morning. But it is going to get pretty windy on Friday, and our temperature will drop from the 40s in the morning to the teens at night.
Yeah, kind of a rocky ride this week, huh?
I know. So let's enjoy today. It's going to be very warm. I'll be outside for a little bit. I'm excited.
Yeah, good for you. Get out for a walk or a run, whatever you want today.
Yes.
That's for sure. Hannah, thank you. Be sure to like us on for this half hour. I'm Gary Libertor.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans.
And I remember when I was young, in February, we'd often get these warm days. You get out and shoot some hoops and things like that. And it seems like we haven't had that the past few years.
Yes, so today it's actually going to get very warm. I'm excited. It's going to be in the upper 50s, and we could possibly break a record today.
Wow. Crazy.
I know. So let's take a look now at the Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. At this point, just seeing a few light scattered showers moving through. This is due to the warm front that is approaching, but this will clear out pretty quickly, and that warm front is really going to warm us up. It's already starting out pretty mild. We have 44 degrees in Richfield Springs and 45 degrees in Cooperstown, and we will continue to warm up today with highs reaching the upper 50s, which could possibly break a record for today. We are going to remain mild tomorrow, but then we are going to cool down throughout the day on Friday as that cold front moves through, and then we will be completely dry for the weekend, a little bit cooler, but still above average. So for today, expect clouds, an isolated shower or two to start. We will be seeing some sun come in. We really will warm up, but it is going to be a little bit windy. I will be talking a little bit more about this really mild weather coming up, Gary.
Anna, thank you. And don't forget, the Storm Tracker 2 forecast is never more than 10 minutes away.
The Cooperstown Cam is brought to you by Utica National Insurance Group.
Welcome back. Here's a look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. A few light passing showers are possible this morning. This is due to that warm front moving through, but this will dry out for the afternoon. We will be seeing a few peaks of sunshine, and it will really warm us up. We are already warm at this point, waking up in the 40s for most of us, 44 degrees in Richfield Springs, 42 degrees in Inlet, and 45 degrees in Cooperstown. The only thing about today is that it is going to get a little bit windy. Our wind gusts possibly reaching up to 30 miles per hour, and that's going to be especially for south of the Mohawk Valley. Gary.
Thank you. Brand new in this morning's Health.
York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are waking up to cloudy skies this morning. A few light showers are possible, but we are going to be seeing a spring-like day this afternoon. Let's take a look now at our Utica National Tower camera overlooking Main Street in Cooperstown. As we can see here, cloudy skies, windy as well. We can see that flag blowing quite a bit. We are already waking up pretty mild with temperatures right in the low 40s. On our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, a few light passing showers are possible here this morning, but it is going to clear out pretty quickly, and that is all due to a warm front approaching us. But really what this warm front is going to do is really warm us up today. Highs are going to reach the upper 50s this afternoon, and we are going to be seeing breaks in the clouds for sunshine for the rest of the day after this rain does move out. So overall, it's going to be a pretty nice day, so make sure you enjoy it and get outside before it does cool down. According to our Skywatchers, once again, already in the low 40s for most of us this morning, 39 degrees in Old Forge and 43 degrees in New Hartford. And looking to the south, we have 44 degrees in Cooperstown and 42 degrees in Edmiston. So heading out the door, I would maybe grab the umbrella just because we are seeing a few lighter showers this morning, but then maybe just the sweatshirt, the sunglasses for later because it is going to be very, very nice outside. We have highs in the upper 50s for our forecast, and we are going to be seeing partly cloudy skies. It is going to feel way more like spring today rather than the middle of February. It is possible we could also break a record. Our record high, which was set in 1954, we have on file is 55 degrees, and we do have 57 degrees forecasted for today. So make sure you enjoy it. We are going to be mild again tomorrow, but then we do cool down throughout the day on Friday. And on Saturday, we will be just a little bit cooler, but overall still a nice weekend, still above average, with some sun, highs in the upper 30s on Saturday and in the mid 40s for Sunday. So for today, that rain will clear out. We will be seeing a few breaks in those clouds for some sun. Highs will reach the upper 50s. It is going to be a little bit windy, though, so keep that in mind. Heading into tonight, we remain mild with overnight lows just around 40, and we will see an increase in cloud cover tomorrow. So it is going to be dry and cloudy throughout most of the day tomorrow. Highs are going to be near 50, but then some showers do come in tomorrow night, and that's due to that cold front moving through that will really start to cool us down again. So for this morning, expect clouds. A few light showers are possible. It will remain windy today, but we will be seeing some sunshine come in, highs in the upper 50s. Tonight, we will see an increase in cloud cover with the low just around 40. So for tomorrow, not as warm, but still mild. Showers come in later in the day due to that cold front. So those showers linger as just a few very light snow flurries on Friday. We start out Fridays in the 40s, and then we drop to the teens by Friday night due to that cold front, Gary.
Yeah, get those shorts out today.
Yes, definitely get the shorts. The t-shirt is going to be very warm.
Yeah, get out and walk or run.
Yes.
Anna, thanks. Well, new economic data for the month of January.
From where the news comes first, this is News Channel 2 at 7 a.m. on CW11.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us here on the CW11. I'm Gary Libertor.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans.
And get ready to go find those shorts and put them on today because it's going to be warm.
Yeah, we'll reach the upper 50s today, so pretty warm, what we've been used to. I mean, we haven't been seeing this
That's
in a while.
for sure.
So it's going to feel pretty nice outside.
Yeah, all of a sudden it's spring.
Yes, all of a sudden. So let's take a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar We are starting out this morning with clouds and a few light rain showers are possible. This is due to the warm front that's moving through, but this will clear out quickly and partly cloudy skies come in for the rest of the day. And we are already pretty warm, 40 degrees in Whitesboro, 43 degrees in Richfield Springs, and 45 degrees in Cooperstown. We could possibly break a record today. Highs are going to be in the upper 50s. We will be cooling down throughout the day on Friday, but then dry weather comes in for the weekend and we look to warm back up for the beginning of next week. So for today, expect clouds, a few light showers, but then we dry out for some sunshine. Highs in the upper 50s. It's going to be a little bit windy though. I will be talking a little bit more about this spring-like weather coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thank you. Let's get right to it now. The students and staff at Michigan.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out cloudy this morning, but we will see some sunshine and we will really warm up today. Let's take a look now at the Cavity Tower camera overlooking the Mohawk Valley. We are seeing cloudy skies, but a few peaks of sunshine starting to come out. And it is a little bit windy, so it is going to be windy today, but we will really warm up to highs reaching the upper 50s. At this point, we are seeing some light rain showers clearing out. This is our Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. Just this one last area of some light rain moving through, and then we will be dry for the rest of the day. And this is all ahead of a warm front. So this warm front is producing some light rain showers, but it is also going to rise our temperature. We will reach the upper 50s today. It is going to feel a lot more like spring rather than the middle of February. And according to our sky watchers, we're already pretty mild. 39 degrees in Old Forge, 43 degrees in New Hartford. And looking to the south, we have 44 degrees in Cooperstown and 43 degrees in Hartwick. So we will continue to warm up today. It is going to be very warm. We could break a record. So our record high for this day was set in 1954. It was 55 degrees. And on our forecast today, we do have 57. So it is possible that we could break a record today with how warm it's going to be. So make sure you get outside and enjoy it. Go for a walk, go for a run. We will start to cool down throughout the day on Friday. And we get a little bit cooler over the weekend, but it's still nice and above average for February. We see some sunshine on Saturday, a little bit cooler, highs in the upper 30s. And on Sunday, we will warm up a little bit more to highs in the mid 40s. So for the rest of today, that rain will clear out. We will remain windy today, but we will warm up to highs in the upper 50s. That's going to happen this afternoon with some partly cloudy skies, so it actually is going to be pretty nice outside. As for tonight, we only drop to overnight lows around 40 degrees. And tomorrow we will see an increase in cloud cover. Highs will reach right near 50, so it's still going to be mild for the day tomorrow. We will be dry for most of the day with some showers coming in tomorrow night due to a cold front moving through. So for today, we will warm up. Highs will reach the upper 50s. It's going to be a little bit windy though, and we will be seeing some sunshine come in the afternoon. As for tonight, we only stay right around 40 degrees, so we do remain mild overnight, but we will be seeing clouds for the day tomorrow, still mild, highs near 50. Showers come in later in the day tomorrow, I would say tomorrow night, and that's due to a cold front. That cold front turns those showers into very light snow flurries for Friday, but we really drop in temperature on Friday. We start out in the morning in the 40s, we drop into the teens by Friday night. It also gets pretty windy, but then we will warm up again into the beginning of next week.
At your forecast, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans. And Hannah, you were mentioning that we've already broken the record today.
Yes, so our record high as of 1954 was 55 degrees, and right now we are in the upper 50s, so you're measuring 56 degrees right now at the Groves Park Airport in Rome. It is a little bit windy outside, but since it is pretty warm, it's not really having an effect on the feels-like temperature, and we are seeing some sunshine. If you look at our Mesonet cameras, some clouds, but also some sunshine. Overall, a really nice day, especially for the middle of February. It's definitely feeling a little bit more like March or April than February. So record warmth possible today. We already have surpassed that. We are going to start to cool down a little bit more on Friday, so make sure you get out and enjoy today. And then the weekend is going to be dry, but a little bit cooler as well. So for the rest of today, highs are going to reach the upper 50s. We will continue to see partly sunny skies and windy conditions. I will talk a little bit more about some rain coming in tomorrow. Coming up, Gary.
Anna, thank you. A sentencing hearing for
Central New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are tracking partly sunny skies this afternoon, and it is very warm. We already broke a record. Highs are in the upper 50s. Let's take a look now at the Utica National Tower camera overlooking Cooperstown. As we can see, we are seeing some sunshine, but also some clouds. It is a little bit windy, but that wind is not really affecting the feels-like temperature because it is pretty warm. Temperatures are in the mid to upper 50s. Here's what our sky watchers have right now: 59 degrees in Clinton, almost near 60 degrees, even 49 degrees in Old Forge, and 54 degrees in Mohawk and in Cooperstown. So Nala and her neighbors this afternoon really excited about the warmth and the sunshine. They're ready to sunbathe through the windows. Today she is saying hi to Meatball and Thumper. We will continue to see dry conditions for the rest of the day. A passing shower is possible later this evening, but otherwise it looks dry with really warm weather and some sun. Here is our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Once again, dry conditions, but there is a warm front that is right above us. That is what creates this really warm weather as of right now. And it is possible to see a passing shower or two, especially north of the Mohawk Valley, and that will be this evening. But otherwise, really nice day. Definitely enjoy some time outside because who knows when we'll see this type of weather again. So our record high that was set back in 1954 that was on our records was 55 degrees. We do have 57 degrees for the high temperature today, but we're already just around 56 degrees, so it's looking much more likely we'll reach right near 60 degrees for the high temperature today. So we did break a record high temperature for today because of how warm it is. We will cool down though. We'll still be mild tomorrow, and then we will really cool down throughout the day on Friday. Temperatures are just going to be in the upper 30s Saturday. That's still above average for this time of year. And we will warm up a little bit more on Sunday with highs in the mid 40s. So overall, really nice day today, and a really nice weekend is actually expected as well. So for the rest of today, expect highs to reach right near 60, I'll say. Partly cloudy skies to continue along with those windy conditions. And tonight, overnight lows fall just around 40 degrees. Tomorrow, we will be seeing a buildup of clouds. It will remain cloudy for most of the day. Highs are going to be right near 50, and then some showers do look to move through tomorrow night, but it looks to be really late at night into Friday morning. So for today, expect warm weather, windy conditions. Highs are going to be right near 60 with some sun, and we will fall right around 40 degrees tonight with cloudy skies, so it will remain mild overnight. Remaining pretty mild tomorrow with cloudy skies, highs near 50. Showers come in late, and they do linger a little bit into Friday as a few light snow flurries, but we will dry out on Friday. It's just going to get windy with a drop in temperature throughout the day. As we can see, we start Friday morning off in the 40s, and we end Friday night in the teens, Gary.
So it's near 60 today, and look at that, 10 overnight Friday night.
Yes, not looking forward to it because it's going to be windy as well.
What a wild ride.
I know.
Hannah, thank you. Investigators in Michigan are at the weather in this half hour. Once again, here is meteorologist Hannah Evans. And Hannah, those spring-like conditions outside are pretty nice.
Yes, we are seeing really warm weather as of right now. Temperatures already surpassed our record high for this time of year, so we are measuring 56 degrees at the Groves Park Airport in Rome. Our record high for today was 55 degrees, and it is a little bit windy, but the feels-like temperature is staying the same as the actual temperature because it is warm, so it's not really having an effect on the feels-like temperature. Looking at our Mesonet cameras, we are seeing some clouds and some sunshine. We're actually seeing blue skies in Morrisville, Westmoreland, Sherburne, Brookfield, Lawrence. Overall, a pretty nice day for the middle of February. It's feeling a lot more like spring. So we already have surpassed that record high. So make sure you get out and enjoy it today because we are going to cool down a little bit more on Friday. We will be dry for the weekend with a nice weekend ahead, but it is definitely going to be a little bit cooler than today. Today we will reach the upper 50s. We will continue to see partly sunny skies and windy conditions. I will be talking a little bit more about some rain coming in tomorrow. Coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thank you. Woven together in...
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are tracking very warm weather, and we are tracking partly sunny skies. Overall, really nice day outside for February. Let's take a look at our Utica National Tower camera overlooking Main Street in Cooperstown. It is a bit windy, though. We can see that flag blowing quite a bit, but the wind is not really making it feel any cooler because it's already pretty warm. According to our sky watchers, most of us are in the mid to upper 50s. 59 degrees in Clinton. We still have 49 degrees in Old Forge, but that's warm for up north, and then 54 degrees in Mohawk and in Cooperstown. So it is a really nice day this afternoon, but it is just a little bit windy. We are still tracking dry conditions on our Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It looks to remain dry for the rest of the day. Tonight, there is the small possibility of seeing a passing shower, especially north of the Mohawk Valley, due to this warm front. And this warm front is the thing that is getting us pretty warm for the rest of the day. So our record high for today in 1954, that was 55 degrees. And we do have our forecast at 57 degrees, but we already did surpass this record. Right now, we are measuring 56 degrees at the Griffith Park Airport in Rome. So we did surpass this record high, and it is looking like we will reach right near 60 degrees rather than just the upper 50s. So it is going to continue to get pretty warm this afternoon. We do start to cool down Friday throughout the day as a cold front moves through, and we will be a little bit cooler for the weekend, but still mild for February. We have upper 30s on Saturday and mid 40s on Sunday, and we will be seeing sunshine and dry conditions for both of those days. So for the rest of the day, it is going to remain windy. Highs will reach the upper 50s, and we will continue to see partly sunny skies. Tonight, we are also going to remain mild as well, with overnight lows falling just around 40 degrees. So we will start to see an increase in cloud cover tomorrow morning. It looks to remain mostly cloudy for the day with highs near 50. And then the cold front approaches tomorrow night. That brings in some showers and lingers into a few light snow showers into Friday morning before we dry out, but it looks to just be overnight, the precipitation. So for today, expect highs in the upper 50s, right near 60. Very warm, a little bit windy though, but very warm for this time of year. And tonight we will drop to an overnight low just around 40 degrees. We will be mostly cloudy tomorrow with showers coming in later. And it is going to be pretty mild again with highs near 50. Our temperature drops on Friday, so we will start out in the morning in the 40s, but then by Friday night, due to that cold front moving through, we are back in the teens. Gary?
Get out and enjoy it today.
Yes, for sure, because it's going to get pretty chilly again.
That's for sure. Hannah, thank you. The 2024 field is starting to...
Meteorologist Eric Gage, and boy, was it beautiful out there today.
Absolutely gorgeous. Didn't feel like February. It felt like, I was even say June.
Wow.
It felt like
63,
June.
yeah.
63 for the high. We clearly shattered the record today. In fact, the record previously was 55, set back in 1954. Once again, easily shattered. Plenty of sunshine today, too. We did deal with some winds as well. Now, current condition right now, 62. And along with that, too, the dew point is very low, meaning that this heat is refreshing. It's very dry air right now. Now, the winds are still primarily south of the Mohawk Valley this evening, over out towards the west, 28-mile-per-hour winds out towards Rochester, so we are spared largely of those extremely gusty winds tonight. Now, taking a live look at Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2, dot for the radar. At least for the near future, 60s are off the table, but we're looking at mild conditions as we head to the next several days. There is a cold front pushing through our area right now, bringing some clouds, but not expected to bring a lot of moisture and rain or snow with this. Now, for tonight, low of 38 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Mild conditions return tomorrow once again. Again, not as warm as today, but we're tracking a wintry mix tomorrow night. Could make some tricky travel for your Friday morning commute. The full forecast is coming up. Back over to you.
Eric, thank you. The Utica Zoo had a special...
A late spring to early summer day across central New York today, with temperatures reaching the upper 50s, even to low 60s in the Mohawk Valley. And taking a live look outside our Caveat Tower camera, a beautiful sunset we're taking a look at right now. And for the most part, things are going to remain dry for tonight with increasing clouds. We'll take a second just to look at this absolutely gorgeous sunset right here. Now, we have two things to talk about tonight. So the dew points that are in the 30s. Now, we usually don't talk about dew points in the wintertime because we don't really notice that too much. This is basically how humid the air feels. Now, two things. Because the dew points are low, it means that today's warmth felt dry, it felt refreshing. And along with that, too, the moisture with this cold front arriving for tonight is going to be a little bit starved, meaning that we're not going to see a lot of rain showers with this, just some cloud cover for tonight. So for the most part, things are going to remain dry for the most part tonight and early tomorrow. And we are tracking a wintry mix arriving tomorrow night, though. And taking a look at our 5-day temperature trend, still seeing mild conditions. We bumped the temperature down tomorrow into the upper 40s. Not going to be as warm as today, mainly due to the positioning of the front arriving tomorrow. But other than that, mild conditions for the rest of the weekend and the beginning part of next week, with 40 Saturday and Sunday and 45 for Monday. Now, talking about wind speed too. So tomorrow the winds A little less gusty, but winds pick up again tomorrow or a Friday morning, especially for the Friday morning, Friday afternoon, then breezy conditions for Saturday and Sunday. And I want to bring up Friday because this is the biggest weather maker for the next several days. So our skycast for tonight, still relatively quiet conditions, breezy conditions out towards especially the higher elevations just south of the Mohawk Valley. For tonight, clouds start to move through. Very, very low chance of a light sprinkle with those dry conditions across the area. By 6 a.m. tomorrow, those of you north of the Mohawk Valley could be seeing a lot of lake effect cloud cover, and those of you south could see some sunshine. Could be a nice sunrise tomorrow, too. Things look to increase in terms of cloud cover, warming up into the mid-40s by the afternoon. The high temperature for tomorrow is not likely to be during the day. It looks to be tomorrow night. So as this warm front pushes through, we try to warm up overnight. Looking at some light rain showers by 10:30 p.m., still looking dry, and then this strong cold front pushes through. Starts out as rain, then turns to a wintry mix by 5 a.m. to Friday morning, and then that turns to brief round of snow before breezy conditions move throughout the Mohawk Valley, and we start to cool down Friday night down into the 20s and eventually the 10s as skies begin to clear. So be careful of some tricky travel situations for Friday morning. So for tonight, low of 38 degrees, partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, high 48 with increasing clouds and some rain showers late tomorrow night. Our 7-day forecast, although we're not seeing 60s for the near future, those mild conditions do continue at least for the beginning of Friday, cooling down to 10 Friday night and right back up into the 40s for Saturday and Sunday. So looking at well above average temperatures for the next several days. And coming up the next half hour, I'm talking about what record we could be breaking for February temperatures.
Oh boy, I look forward to that. Hopefully in a good way.
Thanks, Eric. As many as 60 meteorologist Eric Gage, and we're talking more records because we set one today.
Yes, and this is a record that's talk about the entire month of February. So the warmest month on record for February was in 1828. Now this 33.4, that's calculating the highs and the lows and averaging it out. So that's the warmest February. Recently, 2017 was the 5th warmest, averaging 30.9. So far, obviously the month hasn't ended so far, but if it ended today, it would be the 2nd warmest February ever on record, even with the Arctic blast starting out the month. And in fact, taking a look at the temperatures so far this month, you got 17 degrees below average for the 4th Wednesday. But you can see this past week, 13 above average, 14 degrees above average, 17 above average. It's been a nothing short of record-setting February across the area. Now, taking a live look at York for Battery Storm Tracker 2, top of the radar, a weak cold front is moving through, bringing some light drizzle to the north country. Other than that, dry conditions for the rest of us. And for tonight, other than that, mostly to partly cloudy skies. And again, mild temperatures do continue. We are tracking a wintry mix tomorrow night. Could cause some tricky travel for Friday morning. Look at that full forecast is coming up. Back over to you.
Eric, thank you. Just in time for the thaw.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good evening and welcome back. Wrapping up a almost late spring to early summer-like day across the area with clear skies to the south and clouds to the north. I want to emphasize that as you take a look outside. Our Cooperstown camera brought to you by Utica National Insurance Group. Now, the skies are clear to the southern valleys. However, there's clouds to the north. Now, Starlink satellites are arriving tonight around 6:46. They're arriving from the southwest, currently right over the Midwest at this point, cruising across the sky. Should be easy to spot. You're seeing a train of very bright lights. Now, we're monitoring the cloud cover minute by minute right now, and at this point, clouds are still sticking to the north country and to the northern part of the Mohawk Valley. However, just south, we're seeing some sunshine, as you saw right there in the Cooperstown camera. So at this point, we were still thinking that you could have a shot of seeing these satellites as we head into tonight. Now, clouds will start to move into the area within the next several hours or so from this weak cold front. Pretty some light drizzle in the north country. Other than that, looking at mostly dry conditions for tonight. Now, temperatures very mild, almost summer-like today. 52 Old Forge, 46 in Forestport, 60 and 61 degrees in New Hartford and Clinton, respectively. 59 in Middleville, 51 in Curtis Corners, 46 degrees in West Leiden. So the valley's temperatures on the warm side as well. 58 Cooperstown, Hartwick, 60 in Paynes Hollow, 62 in Whitesboro, and 60 degrees in Eaton. So The Skycast for tonight. So we're tracking mostly dry weather. Again, that round of very light precip could move into the area, bringing some light sprinkles, some light drizzle. Other than that, looking at nothing too big in terms of rainfall. Now, by tomorrow morning, temperature is going to be in the 30s with breezy conditions, especially from the west. However, winds will start to weaken by the afternoon. So things start to warm up throughout the day. So 3 p.m. temperatures in the 40s with mostly cloudy skies. The warm temperature tomorrow will probably not happen until after sunset as a warm front pushes through. So 10:30 p.m. we're seeing this line of rain and mixing right out to the west. As we move into the next couple of hours, by 5 a.m. Friday morning, we're seeing a decent round of mixed precipitation, causing some tricky travel for your early morning commute Friday. This will push through windy conditions when this comes through as well. This will turn into a brief round of snow and then mostly cloudy skies, windy conditions, especially in the Mohawk Valley. And as the winds shift from the west to the north, clouds will gradually decrease, and we're tracking almost chilly temperatures as we head into early Saturday morning, down into the teens and possibly single digits up in the North Country Inlet, 9 degrees. So for tonight, a low 38 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, a high 48 with increasing clouds and those rain showers arriving overnight. Our 7-day forecast, again, those mild temperatures aren't going anywhere. 40 for Saturday, 46 for Sunday. President's Day starting out with some rain showers, a high of 45. We're keeping an eye on Wednesday. We're seeing some snow move through, and this could be significant, but it's still too early to tell. We'll let you know as we head to the end of the week.
Meteorologist Eric Gage.
Some of us enjoyed the warmth today, but another situation that people enjoy the warmth is back to flowers. Take a look at this. Flowers in mid-February. This is sent in by Kathy in Dollarville. It's surprising seeing this bloom already in mid-February. And in fact, record-setting temperatures today, 63 for the high. We shattered the previous record of 55 set back in 1954. And current temperature in the Mohawk Valley right now is still 60 degrees. And so for the most part tonight, looking at mild conditions, cooling down into the 30s. A cold front, you can barely see it because there's not a lot of moisture with this, is slowly pushing through. So those temperatures will start to cool down into the 30s once again tonight with mostly to partly cloudy skies. Dry conditions for the start of tomorrow with mostly cloudy skies once again. And then we're talking about a wintry mix for Friday night. Look at that, full forecast is coming up. Back over to you.
Rome Health is getting $26 million from the
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good evening. A record-setting warm day across the area with plenty of sunshine, and tonight increasing clouds with mostly cloudy skies tomorrow. And we're also talking about those Starlink satellites. Take a live look outside right now, our Caveat Tower camera, wrapping up the day with a very nice sunset. Now, there are clouds to the North Country and the northern part of the Mohawk Valley, but skies are generally clear for the areas south. So the Starlink satellite train is going to be arriving around 6:46. I want to correct myself in the past half hour. It's currently directly over the west coast of the U.S. right now. And in about 45 minutes, it'll move over the area. Visible for about 5 or so minutes, moving very quickly. And again, we're just keeping an eye on those clouds. At this point, still clear skies to the south. Now, as you take a look at Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2, dot the radar, you won't know it too much, but a cold front is pushed through, bringing some very light drizzle to the North Country, and it will start to cool things down tonight after we did reach record high temperatures across the area. In fact, speaking of those temperatures, in the 50s and 40s in the North Country and Mohawk Valley, 52 in Old Forge, 46 in West Leiden, 46 in Inlet, 60 degrees in New Hartford, 61 in Clinton, and 52 degrees in Barneveld. Some of the valley's temperatures mild as well, 58 Cooperstown and Hartwick, 54 in Cassville, 59 in Secoit, and 60 degrees in Paynes Hollow. So talking about the weather for tonight, again, looking at clear skies to the south, cloud cover to the north. As this front pushes through, we're seeing increasing clouds in the overnight hours, and then by tomorrow morning, still similar conditions due to lake effect. We're talking about some clouds to the north, some sunshine possibly to the south. Windy conditions to start out. Things will gradually become more calm with winds by the afternoon. So increasing clouds by 3 p.m. Temperatures warming up into the 40s. This will not be the warmest time of the day. The warmest time of the day will actually be a little bit after sunset. A warm front moves through, temperatures warming up in the mid-40s, possibly reaching the 50-degree mark in the western part of Oneida County. Now, things will remain dry until around 10:30 to 11 o'clock tomorrow night. Starting out with some rain showers. This will push through. Temperatures will cool down from a very strong cold front. A lot of mixing possible with this. We're talking about some freezing rain, possibly some sleet, along with that some snow too. Could cause some icy conditions, some tricky travel for your early morning commute, especially for Friday morning. However, this doesn't last all day. So by 5 a.m. to 6, 7, 8, 9 a.m., things will gradually dry out with mostly cloudy skies. Again, some lingering light flurries with windy conditions, especially in the Mohawk Valley. Temperatures still in the 20s, in the mid-20s to lower 20s in North Country. And then as wind direction shifts from the west to the north, we start to cool down with clouds decreasing and temperatures cooling down into the teens and possibly single digits for those of you in the North Country by Friday night. So for tonight, low of 38 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, a high of 48, especially at night with increasing clouds and rain showers arriving late. Our 7-day forecast, those mild temperatures continue. 40 for Friday for the high, Saturday 40 for the high, 46 for Sunday. Monday 45 with some rain showers, and then dry for Tuesday. Again, some snow showers. Keep an eye on that for Wednesday of next week.
Eric, thank you. Still to come on News Channel 2 at 6. The Utica Comets were north of the border, just Eric Gage. Okay, we are talking record. First of all, record high today, but
yes,
the month of February is on pace to be a record month itself, isn't it?
Yes, that's right. So behind me too, the warmest February on record was 1828. Now this is the average temperature, 33.4 degrees, okay? The on pace right now for 33.2, which is just a decimal point shy of that. And in fact, even with that, you remember the frigid temperatures in the beginning of the month too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Even with that, we're still almost breaking the records. It is a warm February. And in fact, mild conditions are still in the area. Taking a look at local temperatures across the area this evening. In the 50s for some of us too. In fact, checking in with temperatures 55 degrees in 50 degrees in Little Falls, 52 in Whitesboro, 51 in Richfield Springs, 56 still in Cooperstown with 51 degrees still in Inlet. Now tonight, a trailing cold front will push through, cooling those temperatures back down into the upper 30s, so we're not cooling down too much tonight. But other than that, dry conditions on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 dot the radar. And once again, for tonight, cooling down into the 30s. With dry conditions, we are talking about a wintry mix possible, making your early morning commute tricky for Friday. Look at that full forecast is coming up. Back to you, Jason.
Eric, thank you. Family, friends, and classmates are sharing their memories of 3 Michigan State University students killed in Monday night's mass shooting.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good evening. This past week we were talking about winds, and for the most part today the Mohawk Valley was largely spared of those bigger wind gusts. Most of those winds were generally south of the Mohawk Valley. We're seeing some of that pick up right now on our Cavity Tower camera. Camera's shaking a little bit. Now for tonight, just breezy conditions will be the most part. Other than that, quiet weather on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 dot the radar. We will remain quiet for tonight, early part of tomorrow, and the middle part of tomorrow afternoon. But things start to unsettle by tomorrow night. Now temperatures still relatively mild across the area. 48 in Big Moose. 53 in Westmoreland, 54 in Whitesboro, 53 in Lowville, 52 in Deansboro. Sun Valley's temperature is still mild as well, still almost 60 degrees in Cooperstown, 59, 54 in Skeevis, 52 in Norwich, and 55 degrees in Sherburne. Now, around the clock tomorrow, temperatures are going to start out in the upper 30s and gradually warm up. Not going to be as high temperature-wise as compared to today, with highs reaching the upper 40s. The high temperature is expected to be arriving a little bit after sunset. Now, weather grades, dry in the morning, mostly cloudy skies coming into the area. Then light rain starts to develop right around sunset, 5 to 6 p.m. And that will continue to remain relatively brief before the heavier rain arrives by Thursday night and early Friday morning. So on our Skycast, so once again, things are looking relatively quiet for tonight. Windy conditions, especially in the Mohawk Valley. By 6 a.m. tomorrow, clouds look to develop north of the Mohawk Valley. Southern Valley is looking mostly sunny. Clouds start to increase throughout the day, with temperatures starting out in the upper 30s, warming up into the lower and eventually the mid to upper 40s by the afternoon. So around 3 p.m., things are still looking dry. And then as we head into tomorrow night, We're seeing that brief round of rain move through the area. Some cases a little more heavy than others. Other than that, some general unsettled weather is expected, at least for tomorrow evening. Now, tomorrow night, 10:30 p.m., rain starts to arrive. Then this starts to switch over to freezing rain to possibly a sleet mixture. This will arrive by 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. early Friday morning, making your morning commute to work a little bit tricky. Now, I'm going to spare some extra time to possibly remove any ice or just wait a little bit for some snowplows to get the roads treated, because as we head into 7 to 8 a.m., a brief round of snow, and then it looks to be over and done within a couple of hours. Mostly cloudy skies, temperatures still in the 20s with breezy conditions, and as that cold front pushed through, a relatively strong one, we start to cool down into the 20s and eventually teens and possibly single digits up in the North Country by early Saturday morning. So for tonight, low of 38 degrees, partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, a high of 48 with increasing clouds and rain showers arriving late. Our 7-day forecast, as we head into the next several days, still 40 for the high Friday. Again, that's in the morning, cooling down throughout the day. Saturday, high of 40 as well. Sunday, 46. So mention though, too, those non-February-like temperatures are still going on.
We'll take it, because we know at any moment.
At any moment, it's gone.
It's gone.
And at least for the near future, I want to say this, at least the beginning part, is that I think by the end of the month, looking more towards regular temperatures. So not too cold, but return to February, I should say.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Eric. And many school districts start with meteorologist Eric Gage, and we had a great warm day today, broke a record, but that's not the only record we could break in the month of February, right?
Yes, that's right. So this right here is the average temperature throughout the month of February. This is 1828, the warmest month on record for Central New York, 33.4 degrees. So far this month, our average temperature is 33.2,
Wow.
and that's including that Arctic blast we had at the beginning of the month,
15
too.
below,
Oh,
yeah.
So cold. And even with that, too, we are still second warmest on record. So this is actually trending towards one of the most warmest Februarys on record. And in fact, take a look at temperatures across the area this evening. We haven't really cooled down by much so far. Still, temperatures are in the 40s and 50s across the area. Checking in with temperatures right now, 53 in Whitesboro, 49 in Little Falls, 50 in Lake Pleasant, 49 in Inlet, and 55 degrees still in Cooperstown. So a very mild night still continuing. However, those temperatures will start to cool down within the next several hours as a cold front that's lacking moisture will push through the area. We won't be able to see it too much on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 dot for the radar. Things are looking pretty quiet across the area for tonight. Now, by tomorrow morning, things are still looking dry. Tomorrow afternoon, looking dry. Then tomorrow night, we're talking about rain showers turning to a wintry mix for early Friday morning. But for the most part, tonight we're looking at quiet conditions, and we're talking a lot more about what to expect for the next couple of days coming up. Back to you, Jason.
Eric, thank you. Family, friends, and class.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good evening and welcome back. For those of you that were able to get outside and check out the Starlink satellites past night, we did see a train of those satellites come through around a little later, around 6:50, about 5 minutes after than expected, but still a large train of satellites moving through the area. This was sent in by Bob, Joy, and Clinton. And for the most part, as you head into the next several days, there are more flybys, but they're coming more faint, as well as an increasing chance for some clouds, especially tomorrow and as well as the weekend. Saturday night looks to be our best chance to see them once again. Live out of Cavvy Tower Cam, things looking quiet, a little bit breezy across the area this evening. Other than that, mostly quiet weather. Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 dot for the radar. A weak cold front is pushing through the area, and it's not experiencing a lot of moisture with this. That means not seeing a lot of rain showers. This will push through. Temperatures will start to cool down overnight from the 50s down into the 40s and eventually the upper 30s by early tomorrow morning. And in fact, temperatures still relatively mild across the area in the lower 50s in the Mohawk Valley, 54 in Westmoreland, 53 in Whitesboro. A little bit cooler in the North Country, 45 Big Moose, 48 degrees in Inlet. So the Southern Valley is a little bit warmer too, 56 degrees still in Cooperstown, 55 in Skeevis, still 57 degrees in Unadilla, so it's still warmth is still hanging on down there in the Southern Valleys. So for tomorrow, we're talking about quiet weather, at least for the start of the day. Temperatures starting out in the lower to mid 30s, warming up into the upper 40s by the afternoon, not as warm as today. But we're also talking about rain showers. So starting out tomorrow morning, partly sunny skies turn to mostly cloudy skies. Then it turns to some rain showers a little bit after 3, give or take a couple of hours, around 6 o'clock when some rain showers continue to arrive from a warm front. Then we start to warm up overnight, and then a cold front pushes through. And I'm breaking it down on our Skycast. So for tonight, still looking at that cold front pushing through again, not experiencing a lot of rain, possibly a few light sprinkles or drizzle. By 6 a.m. tomorrow, still looking at clouds generally in the North Country. Southern valleys could see some sunshine, but clouds start to move in throughout the day. Now, around 3 to 5 p.m., we're seeing these rain showers start to move in. Things are looking still relatively mild, and then as we head into 5 a.m. by early Friday morning, this strong cold front pushes through. Windy conditions, talking about the possibility of some sleet as well as maybe some freezing rain. That turns to brief snow, but just like that, this is over and done with within a couple of hours. And that turns to breezy conditions. Temperatures in the 20s, and then cooling down Friday night down into the lower 20s to possibly single digits. So for tonight, low 38 degrees, partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, starting out with some increasing clouds and rain showers arriving late. Our 7-day forecast, again, those mild temperatures do continue for the remainder of it this week into this weekend. Highs for Saturday in the 40s, 46 for Sunday as well, too. And then cooling down a little bit, especially on Friday night as well, cooling down to possibly even 10 degrees Friday night.
All right, we've got to watch for that.
Yes.
All right, thanks, Eric. Well, many school districts start